What's going on, guys? We back at it again, and today I'm here with a Roadie XD pickup. I wouldn't show like where I'm at, but I don't want to just do everybody cars and stuff like that. So, but it's a literal. It looks like kind of like Jitsu or VHO and stuff. It's an outside pickup, or almost like better trucks used to with the warehouse. Except it's more like Jitsu in my market at least. But it's an outside pickup. If you're in Atlanta, you're very familiar with these type of warehouses. Atlanta is so filled with these outside warehouse pickups. But here for the Roadie XD. I got two of them currently because I tried to only do one for 3 hours, but it added two of them, and then I tried to take one off. I'm just keep the one that was closest to us, the house, because it ends literally like 5 minutes from where my house is. So I was trying to just do that one. And then I'm headed here after I picked up my little Starbucks and stuff. I look at my phone app, they put that shit right back on me. So we just gonna do both of them. I know XD say you need a cargo van or SUV. I have like cargo space in mine. Like I've literally seen my car fit the exact same thing. I've seen cargo van stuff in that shit. So it just, for me, it'd be all on the side of my passenger seat and everything like that. But you don't, it's a decent amount of regular cars here. You don't need that. Go ahead and sign up if you got it. And it is busting, it's booming. So let's go. All right, so update. That pickup went mad quick. You do have to wear a vest when you're picking up, but that pickup went mad quick. So, but the thing is, you're picking up USPS and UPS Select, like them type of things, like, because they got a little bit more going on between themselves. But like, if they gonna stick to giving out UPS and USPS kind of Select, like the lightweight packages and stuff like that, look, if you lived in a rural area, like, because I lived in Mobile and all this stuff like that, that's how I got into delivery in the third place, because my biological father's a trucker, his dad was a trucker, blah, blah, blah. But USPS does give out private contracts. They just pay on a net 60, net 90. So if you can't afford to run your own operation for 90 days, because that's what a net 60 is, you got to do 30 days worth of work, you get paid 60 days after that, then, you know what I'm saying, it's perfect. But this is that, basically, because that's my whole first, you know what I'm saying, little load. So, like, this is super lightweight, super, you know what I'm saying, it's mad cool, actually. But the thing is, you gotta number them all yourself. You know what I'm saying? At this point, you like, for real, like USPS, you just gotta go in, find the packages, make sure the code match up. Don't drop somebody's stuff off at the wrong house, because this is not numbered for you. You gotta look at the names. You gotta know how to deliver, actually. So, and I'm kind of cool with that. I kind of like that. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, so you gotta pull around. Like, I had two. So the first time they gave me one, and I gotta pull around. I gotta wait in this overlong line now, because I actually just seemed to catch it when the line was short, and now the line is the longest part of this process. Everything else, like, this is the quickest pickup process, I think, in delivery right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. In parcel delivery. So, yeah. Okay, so boom, I just did the first one. I put the package right here in my front seat for the next one, because I kind of know where I'm going. But boom, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, this two loads, bruh. This two routes. So, like, look at the back. And just think about on my routes with VHO, on my routes even with Jitsu, especially because they fill up the car. But on my routes with like VHO and better trucks may fill half the car for like 150, 160 in a day. But that's a 7-8 hour route. This shit right here, we gonna see how long it takes. It's 2:47 right now. But bro, that's all it is. When you pull up, yeah, it is a scan. So you know, you don't have to by hand look at the addresses, but you gotta make your own route and number them so you can do it a little bit faster. But yeah, like, look what they, come on, man. This sweet. This sweet. I'm sorry, this is sweet. But yeah, man. So I did the first one. We gonna, you know, step by step do every one, but I do gotta scan them, so. But one down, 34 to go. Alright, so boom, we back. I'm almost done with the first route. They quoted me for, like I said, like 3.5 hours on this one. But it was like 3 hours and 15 minutes. But the thing is, one of the packages, everything is like boom, 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 boom. Everything is 2 or 3 stops away from each other. But on this one, one of the packages was not like on the correct pin. It was actually 12 minutes away. So a 25-minute round trip from where it was on the map. I just took it there because I couldn't find a way to fill it, and I didn't really want them holding my payment. So I just took it, fuck it. Because it wasn't that far. It was like 4 miles, 20 minutes. total round trip, 25 technically total round trip, so I ain't too much tripping. But yeah, everything else is boom, 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 boom. I took it was like the second package too, so I took basically everything else up until the last part to where I'm going to my next route on this. So that way I just wanted to make sure nothing else needed to be returned, because if something else needed to be returned, I wasn't dropping that off. I'm just dropping it off back at the XD facility. But yeah, since nothing else was there, the next two, everything else was pretty much on point. It was just two addresses. It looked like the development community just messed up something with the way they reported it, because it's two of them that show up with the exact same address. So it's cool. And the people came outside after I dropped it and they took it right inside. They looked at it first, they took it right inside, so we good. But back at it again, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so boom, we just did the first one out of this route, but notice how now I'm rotating everything to the front so I can just reach back and grab it. I ain't gotta walk out, I ain't gotta walk outside all the time. And some of these small ones I'm gonna end up putting in the front seat, but yeah. All right, guys, boom, this is my second to last stop. I do got to take this one package right here back, because as you see the number say 131. My route was 132. So, and then Roadie support was absolutely no help. And apparently if you're going to do Roadie XDs, you can't contact Roadie support. You have to contact a separate line. I text that text line and nobody has texted me back, and it's been roughly 30 minutes. Once again, it is 6:21. I know I got started around 2:40 something. So it took me about 4 hours, including drive time, including a 30-minute, because it ended up being around 30-minute round trip for a package that, once again, was a small error. But this error is my fault big time. I call that other one my fault, to be honest with you, because I should have Googled. Nah, I couldn't do nothing about that. But right now, you got these little geese. You got the little geese everywhere. Geese all in the road. Or goose, Yeah, the other one right here. So I'm finna walk past that. But, you know what I'm saying? It's the second to last one. And then the last one is literally 2 minutes away, probably right there. It ain't far. These are cool because all of them are right here. So it may say 5 hours on the route, but if you don't see 5 hours worth of distance trips, ain't no 5-hour route. So drop these last two, and I'm gonna show you me dropping the other thing back off, because I guess it was meant to be. It's important to know how to return it too. So okay, so boom, we back. The car empty. It is 7 o'clock. I showed up at the XD facility, but if it was not the XD facility, I will be at home, because I was 10 minutes from the house and had to come back here. But so here's the thing, amazing route. They even asked me in there, how you like it, woo woo. I told them it was the fastest pickup in the city, bro. Both routes went smooth. I had a 6-hour projection on it. I finished it way before 6 hours, and y'all, 2 till 7, I'll call it. You can verify that. But this was smooth. We gonna make the ride back, but this was decent. So the drop times on these XDs, at least in my market, probably your market too, because it's usually nationwide. 8:30, 9:30, and 1 o'clock. Come get you one of these XDs. But thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe, because this was amazing. Oh! Okay, so boom, we back. Just for a tidbit. I know I said like and subscribe already, but I just want to give a quick update on that XD I just returned, because I just returned it, but apparently on the XDs, over here using my phone at the same time. Apparently on the XDs, when you return them, and the way I had to return it, because I couldn't scan the package, because it wasn't my package. So they just took it off of me. But when they took it off of me, they also took that extra $20 off of me too. So I'm not tripping. And I'm not talking about $20 from returning it. I'm talking about $20 that was supposed to be on the route itself. So keep that in mind. Be mindful. And if you do return something, they didn't add that either, because I guess it wasn't a return. I'm just bringing something back. Technically, I ain't even gonna mess with support about it, because you know that's the downside of being with a larger company. You know, they have far less control, and the XD side of Roadie is actually completely separate from the regular side of Roadie. It's a whole different support number. It's a whole different group of people, and anything you do with Roadie doesn't involve XD Roadie. XD Roadie is literally like its own separate carrying company almost for just Roadie, USPS, and UPS Select. So keep that in mind. But once again, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.